Because of your support of this college, we've done tremendous things that is really, truly making this a premier educational institution for our community. At this time, I'd like to recognize some of our board members who are here that have supported this bond program and supported all the efforts. Dr. Shinlu, our Vice President of the board. Ms. Marissa Perez, the Secretary. Bob Arthur, member. John Paul Dreyer, member. Zurich Lewis, member. And I haven't seen Daniel, our student member, was going to be here. Haven't seen him yet. We're delighted to have all of you here today, and I can tell, I see a lot of the faculty and staff in the audience. And I was talking with Steve, and we talked about the fact that, you know, this has been in the planning stages for over 12 years. And so to see the groundbreaking today is just momentous. You know the word, momentous, monumental. I kind of think I'd blended two words. What you're looking here, what we're seeing right here is going to be the site for a complex. It's a CIS mathematics building and a fine arts building. And it will replace the building that we see over here that I cannot wait till it's gone. Many of you feel, I mean, you might be sentimental, but it's ready, it's done, right guys? It's done. And then the mathematics have been tremendous, but they've been spread all over this campus for years. And it's actually giving them a home to consolidate their services. And I can't tell you, CIS-Math, we've had to bounce them all over the campus and they've been tremendous, but you're gonna have a home soon, a permanent home. The CIS building, the CIS-Math complex will be actually dedicated to our STEM programs featuring our science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields. It will be a $22 million project with 33,000 square feet. The first floor will support the math classrooms and a study center. The second floor will feature the computer information labs, classrooms, and the study center. And the best part, expected date of completion, spring 2017. Yay! That is doable. It's foreseeable. Our new state-of-the-art fine arts building will enhance the artistic and academic experience for all of our students, faculty, and staff, and the patrons that come and visit all of our wonderful programs. Thousands of artists, community professionals, and scholars and teachers are going to be able to benefit from this facility. The fine arts building will be approximately 55,000 square feet. It will be two-story also. The first floor will house the faculty as well as general lecture, 3D design jewelry, printmaking, ceramics, film, and an art gallery. The second floor will support faculty along with the painting, drawing, computer graphics, photography, and mass communication area. The expected completion date, spring 2017. I also want to introduce Dr. Salazar, please. She's one of our board members, got here, just coming off work, probably had a little traffic. So thank you for joining us today. And I am truly honored to dedicate this ground today. Thank you all for coming. I'd like to introduce Dr. Shinlu, once again our Vice President, who has some remarks and is also going to introduce some other special guests. Dr. Liu.
Good afternoon. My name is Xin Liu. I'm the Vice President of the Board Trustee here at Cerritos College. Thank you for joining us for this memorable occasion. On behalf of my colleague and on the board, I want to convey to you how excited and pleased we are here to welcome this groundbreaking for the new Computer Information Science and Mathematics and Fine Art building. And we are equally pleased that you are all here to share it with us. And I saw some of my colleagues here, Professor Nguyen, Bernie, Patrick. I think you are very happy you are out of dungeon now. They were in the dungeon, okay? So this is cool. And I want to introduce some of special guests right here. First is Deputy Director District Director Ronald Gonzalez Lawrence, represent Assemblyman Anthony Redden. Thank you so much. Karina Chacon is the Field Deputy, represent Assemblywoman Christina Garcia. Thank you. My friend from Cerrito, Joe Durthik. He's a Cerrito College Citizen Bond Oversight Bond Chair, also a NOAC Chamber Bond board member. And from our neighbor, Dr. Sue L. Hassan is from Bellflower Unified District, board member. And our own Tony Grihava, and she is the president of the NOAC Chamber, and we know she worked very hard. Okay, first, let me extend thank you to our community for believing in the vision of our education master plan and for voting yes on our Measure CC and Measure G bond, which allowed us to build this new facility. We extend our gratitude and congratulations to those here at the college who have working long and hard on this project and are just beginning to see the fruit of their labor. With the critical needs of science, technology, engineering, and math, our new computer information science and mathematics building will be an important bridge to the future of the next generation of science, health professional, and STEM educator. The Fine Art Building will provide rich education to future artists and communication professionals who will take active role in a broad spectrum of creative and cultural area in the 21st century. Finally, in dedicating this grant, we re-emphasize our commitment to ensuring quality higher education for many more generations of students. Thank you for attending this afternoon and enjoy the ceremony. I'm going to introduce the Dean of the Math and Science, Dr. Carolyn Chamber. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. This is kind of hard to be constantly. Hello, everybody. I want to thank also from the SEM division, Science, Engineering, and Math, all of the community members who are here, the board members who are here, administrators, faculty, students, staff, everybody who was part of the planning process, approval process, to get all of this ready to go and done. I want to give a special thanks to Feng Nguyen and Jack Wilson, the co-chairs of the CIS department, who had to plan a new space for themselves how many times? 3 times before we got it right in a building, I think. They did a really a great job of doing the planning. This is for the Computer and Information Sciences Department and the Math Department. 2 areas that you've heard already are very much in need of these facilities. So math instructors don't have to wander all across campus to find their classrooms. And so the CIS department finally has a home of their own, which they have never had before. So it'll be very, very welcome building for us. And the one part of the building that rarely gets mentioned is not in either one of those departments, but it's a little space on the roof of the building, which is going to be a viewing area for the astronomy classes. There'll be space there for 15 big telescopes, and the students will be able to be on the top of the building once we knock down that big nice tree over there, be able to see. There'll be some kind of controversy over whether the tree's going to go or not, I'm sure, but that's what the plan is to have an astronomy viewing area on the roof of the building. And all of these areas, along with the more modern kind of student study areas that are in the building, will be places where students and faculty can interact with each other, and we all know how important that is for student success. So we're very happy to have it, and from my division, I thank you all very much. I am now introducing to you Dr. Gary Pritchard, who is the Dean of Fine Arts and Communications.
Thank you, Dr. Chambers. Good afternoon, Superintendent Lacey, Vice President Shinlu, members of the Board of Trustees, honored guests, and the women and men of our community who generously allowed us to stand here today. Today's groundbreaking ceremony marks the official start of construction of the Fine Arts and CIS building. For many of us, it marks also the culmination of decades of excellence in teaching and learning. As much as this facility is a statement of future possibilities, this facility also honors the students and faculty whose efforts inspired its development. We will continue to honor the high standards established throughout this college's 60-year history while being part of the campus's successful transition into the 21st century. Those of us close to the faculty and students know how much this facility is desperately needed. I'm very confident that with this new facility, the Fine Arts and Communications Division is poised to become national leaders in transferring and in training aspiring artists and journalists for careers in the arts, journalism, and film industries. When the Fine Arts and Communication Complex opens in 2017, it will offer superb spaces for teaching and learning. It will have a state-of-the-art art gallery space, film studio, lecture hall, drawing and painting studios, ceramic studio, printmaking studio, photography studio, computer graphics lab, and, Rich, the home of the new Talon marks. The spacious and light-filled complex will become one of the campus's most inviting spaces for social and academic events. I would like to now acknowledge those who have helped make this magnificent facility a reality. My heartfelt appreciation to obviously the faculty and staff. Also to the community who supported this campus transformation through their overwhelming support and approval of a bond. The Board of Trustees whose leadership guides our transformation, President Lacey and her executive team whose direction makes the path for success clear and inevitable. And also special thanks to Facilities Director David Moore and his team, Larry Frapwell and his team at HPI Architects, Steve Worley and his team at Tilden Coyle. Each of these dedicated professionals turned our vision for student success into spaces that are both useful and beautiful. I would like to also invite all of you to help be part of that vision. Please consider participating in the naming of our new facilities. Steve Richardson and his team at the Cerritos College Foundation Office has created a beautiful brochure to help facilitate that conversation. The ability to name a building or classroom in an institution of higher education is a rare and special privilege. Now is the time to think about this opportunity and what it would mean for you and your family. Before Dr. Lacey returns to the podium for her closing remarks, I want to invite everyone here to celebrate with us in 2017 when the doors open. It should be quite a party. Thank you all for allowing me some time to share my gratitude on behalf of the Fine Arts and Communications Division. Now please welcome Dr. Lacey back to the podium. Thank you.
When you talk about reflections, it means different things to different people. But right now I'm doing a lot of reflecting. And I can tell you there's nothing, I think, more heartfelt. And I see Julie over here sitting like this. And it's because these facilities, this complex means so much to this college and this community. You can't give more than when you give an educational facility that will endure for 60 and 70 years to the students and create a learning environment that will inspire students for years and decades to come. So once again, I'm going to say thank you for all your support and efforts in making these dreams a reality. Now, as I've said before, we get to play in the dirt. I would like to have the Board of Trustees join us and the deans for the first shoveling, and then I'd like the faculty that would like to throw a few shovelfuls join us after that. Please, board members. Oh, one thing, we do have a resolution. Ronald, would you like to present that on behalf of Anthony Rendon's office, please?
Thank you so much. So Assemblymember Rendon is actually an alumni of Cerritos College, as well as I am, believe it or not. And it's amazing walking here today to see this building and what it was, and to see what it will become. Unbelievable. So congratulations to Cerritos College, to this incredible institution for groundbreaking of this new building. Thank you, Doctor.
You want us off? Okay, now let's get to the shovels.
Shovel.